Hello and welcome to this short video on how to create an event on Jus-Tickets.com. We are assuming that you've already logged in to your promoter account, and as you would expect, the first thing to do is press create event. Once you've pressed create event, you will get the event setup page. You'll notice going down the left hand side you have details, timings, tickets, location, media, SEO, and powered by. SEO is the only section that you do not have to fill in order for your event to go live. All the other sections must be filled in. So let's quickly create an event and show you a little bit of the details that you need to add. First thing you need to do is select a category for your event. We're going to select workshop training. The next thing you need to do is create an event name. As we create the event name, you will notice that the box right below it gets filled in automatically as you type. This box you can change and get the URL of your desire. However, once you press save, that box becomes fixed and you can't change it any further. Let me show you what I mean. So first, we'll create the event name. And you notice it's typed in event setup 2, which is exactly what we've typed in as well. But just to demonstrate to you how the URL modification sets up, we're going to change that name to we can even correct spellings because it's still an active cell, and that's what the new name will be. So the new name of the event will be Jus-Tickets/events/demonstration, but the name that shows up will be event setup 2. You type in a description. That's a description of your event. Down here you can add some more information. All these cells must be filled in. And then you press save. Remember, after you press save, you will not be able to edit this box. So let's edit it now, just to show you that we can do that. Save. You can no longer edit the box. Now you do the timings of your event. We're going to set the time up of the event. Let's say March the 11th. The time is going to start at 8 AM and this event is going to finish at 10 AM. You press save and you see your notification that your timings have been saved. You must also create tickets. Now you may create a free ticket which indicates registration only, or you can create a ticket that has a price to it. But you must create a ticket of some sort. The system will not allow you to save the event or publish the event without a ticket. You press create and we're going to call this ticket demo 1. We're going to set a price of £10 and we're going to say that we want 30 tickets at £10 to be available. You must put something into the description. And then you have a choice of tax. The tax is where you add your booking fee. And for this exercise, we're going to add the booking fee. If you do not select add booking fee, we will simply deduct the booking fee from the price you have set. When you select it, it adds the booking fee. This is where this section you could add your promo codes. But for tonight, we're not going to use any promo codes. We're just going to save the ticket. There you have your ticket added to your list. And I think we'll quickly add another one just to show you what a ticket would look like with no booking fee added. £30 ticket this time. We got 10 tickets at that cost. Description, demo 2, and we're not going to add the tax this time. We save, and there's your tickets. Now remember, you can make as many tickets as you like, and you can do tickets which are free. The location of the event, obviously very important if you want people to turn up. This is an active Google search cell. So what you can do here, you can begin typing in the street address of your event, and Google will locate it. Let me show you. We're just going to use the first one, or one of the first ones that comes up, and I'll show you how that works. You select Apple Parkway. It fills in the rest for you. And you can now modify this because you may have a venue name. So let's just call it the Apple Hotel. Do not change the remainder of the cells. And I'll show you why when we get to the end, why you shouldn't change any of the cells, especially these two. Once it's filled in automatically by Google, do not change them. Again, you save, and your event has been saved successfully. Now you go to media. This is about the look and feel. And so what we're going to add now is a thumbnail image and a poster image. If you look right above, you'll see the sort of dimensions and size of the images that we recommend. And you see a little bit of instructions. So to add your thumbnail, you just press on the blue panel. Search for your thumbnail picture. We're going to use a poster shape one for this one. Just a dummy, as you can see. You notice you can change the size by pinching in and out or using the roller if you're using a traditional mouse. And then you go to the poster image and we do the same. And we've chosen another image that says banner coming soon, just so you can see the difference and see where it shows up. Now the last thing you can do is you can add multiple images into an image gallery. And so for this example, I'm just going to use the same two we've already used before. And you notice it says 2 files added. You can add a YouTube video. Just the last section after the last slash is what you would add to the YouTube video, and it would show up as well. You do save, and your event is saved. You're coming to the end now where you can do your SEO. SEO is to enable your event to be found using searches. That's why it's not compulsory. But what is compulsory is the powered by section. Now the powered by section is where you would select speakers or sponsors for your events. This is something you can set up independently. If you look into your drop down here, you can see manage sponsors and manage speakers. That's where you would create them. But we're not doing that tonight. So what we really want to do is save the event, but probably more importantly, we want to publish the event. If you do not press publish, your event will not show up, and you will get a 404 error when you try to search for it via its URL. Notice as well, right below publish, this is where you would export your guest list after people have made bookings. So we press publish, it says event published, and that's it. Now if you go back up to details, you see the name is event setup. And I think at this point a good thing to do would be just to verify that our event has been published successfully. Best way to do that is to go browse events, go to your search engine, even though the sharp-eyed ones of you would have noticed that the event has come up over here. But just in case your date was a bit further along and so it didn't show up so quickly, if you went in and put in event, on my machine, you don't even have to press return. searches for everything that has event in its name. And there's our event all set up. You can see the date, you can see the address, you can see the name of the venue, and you can see the 2 ticket types that we've set up. You can see the cost. You'll notice that the cost is exactly the figure you put in. And remember, on the first one, we added the booking fee. We didn't add it on the second one. And you'll see that difference when I open up the event. If you click and open up the event, you can now see that the second image we placed is the banner. That green tint is not a fault. It's just to make sure we have some contrast between the image you put in and the name. You can see the address of your event as it was entered. You see the event name here. You see the event category. And that's the first text we put in the description. Obviously, you would put in a lot more into this section. That's the date. The address again, showing you where the event is, the full address, when the event is, the time, and the date. And here's your button which suggests you get tickets. We're going to come right back to that in a second. Down here you got more event info. If you remember, when we were setting up, we put in this in test 2. This is where your speakers and sponsors would turn up if you had created them. And here you can see your event gallery where we had loaded the 2 pictures anyway. You can do, I don't know, 10, 15 pictures if you have pictures from previous events. More importantly, down here is your Google map. And if you remember me telling you not to alter the longitude and latitude that was automatically put in, that's because it is those 2 things that it uses to create the map. And if you leave it out, it will show you the Taj Mahal in India. Don't know why. So that's your event all set up. It's all set up completely. If you want to change something on the event, you go back to Manage Events. You'll see your events are all listed, every event you created. You have the opportunity to disable the event if you'd like. There's no need to. You can edit the event. You press edit and you've gone right back into it. You notice you can't change the URL. As I said, once it's saved, that's it. But you can more or less change everything else. You could change your pictures by pressing the X and deleting the current one and then reloading the next one. You could add tickets, or you could delete them and take them off sale. Deleting a ticket does not delete bookings that have been made. Your bookings are always going to be safe and secure. In terms of your bookings, when bookings come in, you can go to Manage Bookings and you will see a list of all the bookings that you have taken under your account. If you go back into Manage Events, and let's say this event, the Feb 4th test, if you go edit, even though the event is in the past, you can still go in and take a look at it. You can do powered by, you can do export, and you notice the 5, that says that we did 5 test bookings, and you could download this just by clicking it, and it would download to your PC. So that's a quick run through about how to set up your event. If you have any problems at all, please do send us an email at info@jus-tickets.com, or you can use the contact page that's attached here. I hope you found this little video useful. We'll be making other videos, particularly when we get new features which are coming soon, and we hope you have a great time using the site.